All right, welcome back, everyone. We have Robin Wilkins here with us this morning, and we are talking about the Pet CPR event. So thank you so much for both of y'all being here this morning.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Yes, ma'am. So, Robin, I'll go ahead and start with you.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this event.
Okay, so we were brought in by Unleashed Dog Grooming Salon here in Amarillo. She invited a lot of the local groomers that have salons to come so that they could complete their certification for Pet CPR. I'm a certifier for the Pet Emergency Education, and I'm the owner of Groomology Institute of Texas.
Okay. Now, what are some things that people need to know when it comes to giving first aid to pets?
Right. In the event of an emergency, our job is to stabilize and then get them the vet care that they need. But while we have those dogs in our care, it's our responsibility to make sure that they're safe at all times. So prevention, and then also being able to administer that first aid care immediately in the event of an emergency.
Man. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna bounce to you on this one. When looking for a grooming professional, what are some things that pet parents should know?
They really need to know the education behind the groomers. And our industry, and we're strongly advocating for that, is not regulated. And so some groomers have no education at all, and other groomers have went to school and they've done continuing education. They do continuing education through trade shows and other avenues to increase their education hours each year, and they're after certification and you're striving. And those, so you want to look at their certifications, their credentials,
right.
Different references that they have to ensure that your pet is safe. Ask if they're Pet CPR certified.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because we're unregulated, it's
Right.
up to the groomer themselves to continue their education. And so as a pet parent, we need to be really educating them on looking for the right groomer for them to make sure that that groomer has gone above and beyond.
Right. Now, how long does it generally take a groomer to become certified in Pet CPR?
It is a 3-hour course through the Pet Emergency Education. Can take up to 4 hours sometimes, depending on questions. But we go into depth on the correct technique and then prevention, so much of that, making sure that we practice safety throughout the day, and then also being able to wrap and when it's time to go to the vet and when it's time just to say, hey mom, there was a boo-boo in the salon, or we're headed to the vet now because this is an emergency.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, we got about 2 minutes or about a minute and a half. Real quick, what is one basic thing that a groomer should know when it comes down to administering first aid or Pet CPR?
For one, the correct technique on how to administer CPR, how to be able to, the ABCs, checking the airways and making sure that there's nothing blocking that dog's way to get air, and then checking that pulse and making sure that we do or don't have a pulse, and then being able to administer that CPR. Effectively, because we want to be able to bring that dog back to life and then get it the care that it needs. And hopefully it never happens in your salon,
right.
But in the event that it does, you need to be prepared for it.
Hey, always better safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
Okay, now I'm gonna bounce to you again real quick. How can people connect with y'all for more information?
They can contact us through Texas Professional Pet Groomers Association, or with Robin and I. We're both salon owners, so they could contact us through our salons. I have 2 salons in the DFW area, and then she's in the San Antonio area.
Okay.
And then on our website, it has a list of members and their contact information.
Okay.
And then with Texas Professional Pet Groomers Association, we require a code of ethics and for our members to hold those standards. And so the pet parents, the owners, can trust that these are individuals that are seeking more education and following safety standards.
Okay. Man, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all taught me something this morning, because
Good,
stuff I didn't know.
Yes,
All right, thank
wonderful.
y'all again.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And for more information, you know where to go, myhighplains.com.